the channel and welcome back to another video. Today behind I've got a W212 Mercedes E350 AMG car. In this review I'm going to tell you everything you need to know if you're in the market to buy one of these cars. So let's go guys.
Came back with a click clack, and a tick, that's it, that's fresh like a tic tac. Any pagan ops that I rip down.
Around of the exterior of the car, starting off with the new facelift front end. New LED headlights. The old pre-facelift, shall I say, had two headlights. Obviously now it's one unit. You've got the sport grille with the massive Mercedes sign, silver trim that runs across the bottom of the bumper, and I think it looks a lot modern now. Compared to the pre-facelift, this car really does stand out and looks very aggressive. Moving on to the side of the car, we're sitting on some very dirty 18-inch diamond cut alloys. We've got a pan roof, and from the side, one thing about this car that sets it apart is the crease, the line that starts from the rear quarter and goes all the way down the car. I think that looks so good on this car. I love that about this car. Obviously the owner's got some wind deflectors, tints come as standard. Rear end of the car, you've got these brilliant LED lights, your fake exhaust tips, typical Mercedes, and that's about it, to be honest. But it's a lovely car, absolutely brilliant car to look at, and not only that, to drive as well. But let's go to the engine bay. Right, so let's talk about the heart of the car, the engine bay. Under this ugly engine cover, we've got a V6. That's why it's called the Mercedes E350. It's got one of Mercedes' best engine inside. Power, 249 brake horsepower, newton meters of torque, 620. MPG on this car is 55 all day long. Not bad. One con about this car is that the O-rings do go. Parts are cheap, labour's expensive. So if you are obviously looking at buying one of these, ask the owner, see if it's been done. If not, personally, I'd get them done for peace of mind. But that's about it for the engine. Now let me start it up and show you what it sounds like. For a diesel engine of this size, it is pretty quiet, which is a good thing because you don't want to sit in traffic listening to a tractor. Let's get in and let me show you the interior. Right, I think this is a really cool feature from Mercedes. The steering wheel drops down. Obviously it's a new facelift, kind of flat bottom Mercedes steering wheel in this fancy looking leather. On the side you've got your memory seats control, which and you've got obviously 1, 2 and 3, so you can have it on different settings. You've got leather door cards, you've got leather going right around the car, across the car, sorry, and then you've got this silver aluminium trim that goes all around the car as well. Now it's got flappy paddles, media system. Obviously all this has been changed from the pre-facelift. It really did need it because the pre-facelift did look dead. This has, you know, it's very smart, it looks clean, and it just makes the car a better place to be in. And then, like I said, you've got obviously the pan roof that goes all across the car. But that's it for obviously the interior. Right, so I'm gonna basically talk you through what I think and how I feel about this car. Let's start off with speed and power. Like I said, 249 brake horsepower, 620 newton meters of torque for this car. Don't forget, it's not a small car, it's a medium sized family saloon, and the power and the way it delivers the power, obviously you can't feel it, obviously I can feel it, but it's there. You know that if you're in a sticky situation, you can put your foot down when you're out of there, no problem, there's no hesitation. And the car comes with a 7-speed auto gearbox. We've got 3 driving modes. We've got the sports, we've got eco, and we've also got manual, and I will go into them and tell you what the difference is. But the power delivery is great, the speed on this car is great, there's no lag, and it just picks up. So like I said to you, it's got 3 driving modes. Most of the time you're gonna be in economy. The car starts in economy as well, and around town that's what you're gonna do. Obviously we have been kicking it a bit, but we're still averaging 33.3, which is very good for everyday use. And like I said to you, if we're getting 33 local, imagine what this car delivers on the motorway. And then we can put it into manual, and obviously your flappies which are here, you can use them whenever, and you're in a bit more control of the car. You can change up and you can change down when you want to change up and down. So I think it's nice to have a manual mode. And then obviously we have sports, which then brings the car alive if these 2 cars in front of us decide to go. And then you start to feel the torque on this vehicle. On that rear end. But this car comes alive straight away in sport, and to be honest, it's the only mode that I would be driving this car on, because it makes it so fun to drive, and it's actually really quick. This car is so fun in sport, I'm telling you. Like I said, it comes alive and it's a different animal. But leaving that behind us, let's talk about comfortability, shall we? Now, I did say to you that obviously it's got memory seats, and it's got, you know, you can set it to however you want. Even the steering wheel, you can set it to however you want it to be. So yeah, it is comfortable, it suits your needs, and every day, just doing day to day in this car, you wouldn't have a problem. Long journeys, I know this car has been to Glasgow, and it's also been to Northern Ireland, believe it or not, and the owner said, you know what, the car didn't miss a beat. It got him there and back, and he was comfortable driving it, not a problem, not restless at all. So the seats are nicely padded as well. They are heated seats, so there goes the sensor. They are heated seats and they do a brilliant job. So yeah, the car is comfortable to drive, and like I said, you can fit a full car and it's not a problem. There's a lot of space as well in this vehicle. Right, so let me quickly run through the specs and the different variants of this car. So you can get a E220, E250, E300, and also the 350. The 350 has got the big V6. The 300 is a hybrid, and the 220 and the 250 are a 2-litre. But the 250 and the 220 both have the same engine, just the 250 has been tuned to a bit more. You can get an SE version as well, and this obviously is the AMG line. It's got ambient lighting, 3 different colours if I'm correct: orange, white and blue. Obviously you get all, you know, nav, all that standard, your heated seats, it parks itself, rear camera, rear sensors, front sensors. So you're getting a lot for your money. Talking about money, this car is now probably costing you anything in between 11 to 16 grand for a very good model. This has got full service history. The owner has looked after this car. He doesn't need to give the car a wash, but besides that, he's maintained this car very well, and believe it or not, it's only on 89k, which is nothing for this vehicle. Right, so let me sum this car up for you. The car looks absolutely amazing. It's not aged one bit, you know, it is very modern. LED lights, ambient lighting, a nice, you know, place to be in, leather seats, you know, everything is modern. Pan roof, finished off in black, which looks really nice. One thing I will say about this car, it's smart, it's got character, but it's not got no drama. The only time it's got drama is when you put it in sports. Besides that, it will do your A to B trips, it'll do brilliantly on the motorway. So anybody out there who's doing long journeys, this car is perfect for you. 11 to 15, 16 grand is a lot of money, but then don't forget you're getting a lot of car. This is obviously the 350, so you're getting the V6, which is quiet. Obviously this car's been looked after and performs very, very well. Would I go out and buy one of these cars? Probably not. I'd give it an 8 out of 10, which is quite, it is very good. It's a very good car, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because there's a lot more reviews coming and a lot more content on my cars. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.